Let's see. They're known for it. It's the final game of the day. Game number 6. We're here for the PCS Charity Showdown. Sims and Pansy, take it away.
That whole bathrobe scenario just made me so happy. But also, does everyone own a bathrobe? Like, am I missing out? I don't have one. Do you own one, Richard?
I do not. No, not since I was a kid. We used to like get in them at Christmas time and like open presents wrapped in them at Christmas time, but that's kind of I also want to call out
person, if anything.
Yeah, I'll go with that. You hear James as well, like, oh, I was struggling in this one. You know, James has got like 25 smoking jackets at home that he just sits in there with his feet up, playing all his Blizzard-based games. We know you're lying, James. You sit there with your pipe and your flap cap.
On the, you know, on the, I guess attire. You know, a man of his stature rarely has to dress himself. So it was a new thing for him. It was a risky maneuver. It didn't work out that time. Next round, we'll be looking back at James, see if maybe he could pull off that little bit of an arm play that sadly just fell short at the end. I do like the idea of casting over James, desperately trying to put on a robe. It brings me deep joy. But no, I don't own a bathrobe. I feel like maybe, look, if Northern Lights get another win, I'm getting on Amazon right now and I'm just going to order one up. We've got a very centralized circle. You know, a little bit of the island is pretty much in play, but I feel like the good chunk of land sitting towards the north will be where most teams are looking towards.
So they're either going for a quick encampment. Yeah, it's either an encampment to see if someone's slowly rotating off the back of Millie. Which we have seen a few times where someone just says, you know what? Oh, Maxty's no idea. He's been Ghost does though. Peekaboo. Easy frag. Can they get Gaxi up though? That's a rather unfortunate bounce from the floor to the smokes. I didn't realise Ivor's here as well. What a weird position Redliner in at the moment. Ghost's been knocked. Norca's smokes are up. Does get spotted and he's hitting the res as well. Vax the last man standing if they find him. Oh, they do. Less than 10 minutes in the game and ELG have gone again. Elgig have had a mare of a day. 10 points, Lauren.
Jesus. Again, we've seen some unique circles. My voice just broke. I am 14 and a boy, and look at that circle, Rich. You love to see it. Let's go.
Oh, no.
Let's frickin' go. FaZe and NaVi.
Oh my God.
On the move.
Did FaZe predict that this could happen and go there purposely? If they were holding there on purpose just in case this circle... Look at everyone just flooding. They're like teardrops. Oh, this is just chaos. Okay, so NaVi is pulling up. NaVi, if you count this bridge. Well, I can see two of them stopping.
Ridge
is right behind them. They're taking the full force of this one.
Let's look ahead of it still. Kemba gets the shots through.
There's two on the bridge waiting for them.
Oh, he jumped the seat! No way! The one time NaVi actually sit on the bridge.
And then bangs them both out for... Oh.
Everyone else is turning up, and we've got the same on the other side. FaZe are holding this. FaZe are holding this as well. Both bridges are inaccessible right now. Raise Your Edge are on the other end of theirs. You've got NaVi in front. Team Liquid are about to do the run. You've got NaVi and Raise Your Edge still fighting it out. Can anyone make it across? Keep an eye on both sides of this. Liquid just got knocked by Senya. This is madness. We do not see this. This is such a rarity. TSM are here now. They're pushing up towards the lighthouse. Oh my bloody God.
Entering the back foot as well. They've just gone to the gas station. You can see the weird and wonderful angles that people are actually hitting. FaZe kind of having a field day with people on the bridge. Now two of them actually stopped. It becomes a little bit more difficult. You can't just hang around there willy-nilly and hope for the best. They do keep on going. Omakan, where's that from? All right, let's try and find something else. Milta. They've had a find of their own, so they're going to take the boats from the beachhead of Milta. Reggie is a wing and a prayer holding on for dear life. That bridge, though, oh my God, Raise Your Edge. Then you've got NaVi, Liquid, TSM, and Ents all crushed together. Northern Lights are over on Prim. We'll try and keep you updated where people are coming from. They're over on Prim. They've got boats, so they'll be safe for now. They can't really go far unless they have the meds. They could hit the southern side of Sosnovka. Oh, this is just pure and utter chaos for a final game on a Friday night. Apparently, I've woke my son up screaming, so I do apologize to my family. But, you know, this is just that drive-by. To switch
I'll
the
let you be
seats
quiet
and
for
then
a second if you need.
but to swap seats, avoid the bullet, then two of them on the freaking drive-by.
This is a wild one from start to finish. Raise your edge. After that initial engagement, they lost a player, sure, but now they get to take a really nice position. Now, in the south, Adept's down there. You have Northern Lights down there. Northern Lights managed to completely evade this. I think they got a boat and got across pretty quickly. Thought, no, we're not going near that bridge. Now, Liquid found themselves a boat. Beautiful pickup for them over by Ferry Pier. They disengaged from the bridge side. TSM left to watch, and they might have to risk going on across the bridge. Nice spot from Tixu. That should be a kill moment. Surely that's going to get it. Lovely shots again. God.
Yeah, but they don't get a point from it. They're wasting so much time here. I get that. Oh, bad. Out the back of the car. Quick drive-by, but it's answered back. Shiv instantly. Should be a clean confirmation. Does he deny this? That would be phenomenal if he somehow, that vehicle stays alive. If they can give him enough room to crawl around the back one. NaVi dipped and just jumped off the bridge, and that's fair play. They were swimming away. Mormay finally goes down. Ents have got a lot of work to do. Probably just ditch it off the cliffs and get into the water, to be honest with you. There's nowhere else really to go. Liquid, by the way, are literally just off screen here. They're a little bit further down. They're walking the beachhead. If they get involved in this, they'll just knife everyone in the back. This is going to be so deadly. Fex is lurking. He's listening for the footsteps. They'll be feeding this information back to the rest of them. Kemba oversteps the boundaries, goes a little bit too far up the hill. Gets given the angle. Look at all that smoke, though, just to deny vision. Oh, they're getting back in vehicles. He could do this. Give us Fex's POV real quick so to check in with it. Yeah, he's got nothing else to lose, so he might as well do a fair amount of damage, right?
Pretty much. Do what you can. Gets Enter pulling up on this as well.
He's dead.
Oh my word.
Denied.
James is seeing all of this again. Oh no, here we go. How many casualties will suffer on this bridge as they try and make the dash across? I think Ents can live off this. There's no one behind them, luckily. Every other player and every other team has kind of come across the fact that they've had players creeping behind them, watching from every angle. Bestlock's still waiting down below. The circle's continuing to centralize towards Better Luck next time.
They opted to go for the camps and the kills, and it's basically put them in this position where they're almost dead. RT. Instant confirmation. Beautiful place to be using the barrel. And wait for the new update, because the one currently on live servers, this gun is a pure and utter laser beam. Look for a lot more players starting to get used to this, because once this patch does go live, especially if we use it for something like PCS 1 or 2, you will see this gun in a lot more play.
I hope so. I think it's got some real spice to it, that thing. We saw the potential of it, even during, the earlier stages of it being added, but now this is pretty, as you said, with the latest sort of look that it's going to get, it does become incredibly viable. God, that's a gun you don't see every day of the week. Hey,
you'll also see this one. They've got a bit of the guns that they've kind of between that and the mutant also on the new patch plays so much more better with the M4 and I believe the AKM as well. They've done a bit of a tiny adjustment on the damage to the M4, but also the reload time's longer. So it's still a damn good gun, don't get me wrong. It still runs like a laser beam, but there are going to be a few more guns that I want to see come into the fray, something like the M16. Better luck next time at Laughing. Good compound, good position. They went for central of this, and it's paid off. Raise your edge. It's a little bit sketchy, but they've got something to work with at least. It's better than nothing. NLT are going to send it towards the mid. We shall see if any of them come up in the kill feed and go head to toe against those. Maybe with a barrel and 3 times. It's going to be decent up close and personal. 3 times a beautiful spray scope. A lot more players picking up and taking full advantage of it. Between that and a red dot.
Friends in the vehicles?
Yes, they are. Ooh. Wide rotating. Trying to get behind Liquid in the... in the back. Trying to get behind Liquid. Trade out for Perfectus. If ship goes down as well, those burnt out BRDMs are going to be prime territory in this one.
Now, the team that's been kind of quietly keeping themselves composed in this that I don't want us to forget about is Tempus. 4 players alive, controlling the vast majority of the north. They're actually in a very good spot, and Liquid doing very well, controlling the threat that Ents was building. Besto's still in the blue, healing through this. He's actually behind where Ents just died, so still standing somehow.
Yeah, Liquid's position is phenomenal for this circle. The entire ridgeline's theirs. There's no one behind them. By taking control of that, there's no real room on the opposing side of the road, so they can also watch that. But we'll focus on this fight for now. Gustav's gone down. It's a good starter for Tempus, but nobody is keeping a track of Uber. I've been watching this entire time, and he's been playing front and center of FaZe Clan, moving up before any of them, finding a good place. And this time round, it's actually been out of place will be his downfall. Follow-up nades there. We'll see if it does get the confirmation or even some kind of damage. 2 down for FaZe. Uber does take a chunk of damage from that nade, so they will try and maybe smoke him up. I don't even know if he's resable at this point as well, with the circle moving slowly. Fuzz now falls. That also probably makes it a definite they can't get Uber up at this time. Try and find the info. Clib's out on the res. The smokes are down. Tempus are going to back off for now. They've somehow, God only knows. Nope. They get him. Trying to make a play for it, but Fuzz will be forced to run at the first aid and then get on your feet. Actually, Pixel and Tommel are playing this one quite aggro, so they're going to have to wait for them to come out and show their hand, which they do. Initial shots go the side of FaZe Clan. That's the second. The Wookiee's down. There is a response, hits the deck. He's not out just yet. 6 kills, you got to be feeling it, but you're up against the blue, and this thing's going to start to chunk slowly but surely. Gustav with the blue damage. Easy knock. Remember, Fuzzface already been down, so we don't know what the durability is on his gear right now. Texan's almost still sitting front and center, happy to take this fight against FaZe Clan, as long as they keep track of where Ice is coming. Oh, they've come across the road?
Yes, they have. They've pushed their position. Jeems and Ibby have worked as a pair. They've pushed out. Yeah, they've pushed out and they're trying to make themselves get involved in this battle. Maybe want some more points, maybe wanting some more territory on the map. They've left Mexi up above. He can keep overwatching this whole situation. Tempus still with 3 standing. But look at Omicron right behind. Better luck next time. There's aggression in the waters today. And Gemty, T-Bone, Vascu, Page won that fight on Better Luck Next Time. They've been dug into this position for a while now. Maybe Page has something to say about this matter. Close by, Kissing, burning alive. He's got to move. Vascu's Molly's done the work. And now it should be go time. Push on this pressure. The issue. Make it hurt. And you're going to see it now. Artix tucked in on the corner. Nice hold. Good defensive position. Can he get the flush or is that too greedy? He gets it. And time on the reload. Surprising. I thought they'd try and trade into that. Nades coming in and the nades are excellent. Better Luck Next Time have gone. We're down to 3 teams. Umakan 3 alive, still pretty good. Tempus now pushing in towards this. While all this happened, Liquid, they pushed up. They didn't really see too much happening. They've been safe. But Vascu finding Pixel has slowed down this aggression. That's a problem. That's an issue. And that's not what Tempus were expecting now.
No, a good response puts them back for now, especially removing him and completely going for the confirmation on the kill from the knock. Liquid's pulling back in the background. Clib, oh, the top fragger for that roster. They didn't want to lose him like that, and unfortunately the response is good from Omicron. They want to try and keep everyone alive now. They know that they have to face off against Liquid afterwards. There'll be a 3-versus-3 scenario, so they can somehow do this clean spins around. Has to be careful, though. There's fire from afar. T-Bone, God only knows how he's managed to stay alive and get through that one.
No meds.
Did he have some support?
T-Bone's got nothing to heal with either right now. They're down to the final piece of this. Wookie Bookie could do some dangerous work here. Mexi tags him from the back, but Wookie Bookie still stands. And there it is. T-Bone finds him. Maybe going to steal a med or 2 if he can, but it's down to Liquid watching this all unravel in front of them. Omicon's doing incredibly well here, but Liquid have had this circle. They've had time to readjust, reposition, hold new ground, and get the information, but Omicron 3 standing themselves and then making the run against the blue. Page, T-Bone, and Vascu, what can you make from this? Can you isolate these players, or have Liquid got this one all wrapped up? Now, trying to find their first foot into the new circle. It's not happened. Page has fallen, and Jeems is making a point of this one. Spots out Vascu, but T-Bone's getting closer while this all starts to unravel. The blue is going to hurt, and there it is. Liquid with the shutdown. 9 kills. They needed that win, and they needed to remind people that they are Liquid. They're a solid team, and they can frag out. But what an insane matchup we just got to see. That was a very rare situation. 1, the circle shift. 2, the bridge camping.
All my life I want money and power, respect my mind, or die from last shot. I pray my dick get big as the Eiffel Tower, so I can fuck the world for 72 hours. Goddamn, I feel amazing. Damn, I'm in the matrix. My mind is living on cloud 9, and this 9 is never on vacation.